So I fasted for 21 days. And it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. My 21-day fast taught me a lot just about myself and some of the misinformation that we've gotten from other sources that I think we all trust. So in 2018, I had, I guess what you say, a self-evaluation, and I realized I had some things that I wanted to address. And so fasting for 21 days in my mind was going to be my way of addressing those things. And so I was hell-bent on completing a 21-day fast. And to give you a little bit of background on, I guess, some of the things that I wanted to address, one of them being I wanted to lose weight. I realized that I was getting older, and I just felt like I did not want to continue a unhealthy lifestyle in regards to how I ate and how I managed my weight. And so fasting was going to be one of those, was going to be a way that I was going to address that. Secondly, I wanted to challenge myself to see if I had the mental fortitude and restraint to go 21 days without eating. So I had a few motivating factors that was fueling my determination to get this thing done. And so 2018, November 30th, 2018 was the first day of my fast. Now, I didn't do any prep. Like, I just jumped head first into this game, right? Now, I've had experience with fasting in the past, but I've never did a fast that long, And so it's a completely different monster compared to fasting for 12 hours or 18 hours or 24 hours or hell, even, 36 hours, we're talking about 21 days. So I understood that it was going to be difficult, but I was so motivated. I just was like, I'm about to get it done. So November 30th, 2018 was the first day of my fast. And the first day was easy. I mean, I literally just ate the day before, so it wasn't a problem. So day one wasn't an issue at all. I was good. That's just real talk. Now day two, I noticed that I was thinking about food frequently, but not crazy. But I noticed, like, all right, I'm thinking about lunchtime, something vicious, when usually I'm not tripping, right? And I was a little grouchy, but all in all, I made it through day two. Now, day three was, to me, day three is a make it break it day. Day three was really tough. I mean, I was thinking about food so much, I couldn't even concentrate. I couldn't even focus. It was so difficult to focus. I was thinking about eating like every other thought. It was kind of crazy. And, like I say, it's a make it break it day because the urges, the thoughts are so strong. Like you would think that you are starving, but you're not. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy how your body is sending a signal like, hey, you need to eat something. I mean, it was really strong, and it was so strong to the point where I actually went to bed early. Like, I didn't want to deal with it no more, And so day three was really tough, and it's a very noticeable thing. I've done other fasts after this 21-day fast, just a little side note, and day three is always the worst day for me personally. So day four was different than day three. I was thinking about food, but the thoughts weren't so strong. But I felt a little lethargic. You know what I mean? Like, I just wasn't really high energy. I kind of felt like, it was, I could tell I wasn't myself on day four, but the urge to eat wasn't so powerful as it was on day 3. Day 5 and 6 were really similar. I wasn't really tripping about eating per se, but I was just even more so lethargic. I just really low energy. I thought about eating, but it was just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like I was over it. You know, I guess I accepted the fact that I wasn't going to eat, you know, and so I wasn't putting a lot of energy into those thoughts. Day 7 and 8. I'm sorry. Day 7 was a better version of day 5 and 6. My energy was up, my mood was better, and I wasn't thinking about food so much. But it was just an overall better day, I guess. I guess that's really all I can say about it. Now, day 8 through 21 for me was awesome. Literally on day 8, my whole demeanor changed. I felt great. My energy was up. And I wasn't thinking about food. Now, to keep it a buck, I was watching a lot of food related videos, especially on YouTube. I was watching, you know, all types of different recipes, all different type of cooking shows. But outside of that, day 8 through day 21 was awesome. I had some low energy days in between, but nothing too crazy. But my overall experience was amazing from day 8 to 21. To the point where even when I could have went more days. I probably could have went 28 days, no problem. I honestly could have went 30 days, you know. But I will say you do get to a point where you do want to just taste food, especially, you know, you've gone your whole life eating, right? I got to the point where I just missed the taste of food. I guess that kind of went into why I didn't continue on after the 21 days. But I could have easily gone 30 days. I was good. I was on cruise control. Hindsight's 2020. I wish I did, you know, because once you get to 21 days, I mean, you literally put 3 weeks behind you, you know, and, you know, once you make it out that far, you know, you do kind of get on cruise control. You know, I guess it just depends on the person, you know, at the time when I did this fast, I was 300 pounds, you know, so I had plenty of fat to go around. You know what I'm saying? You know, I could have fasted for 60 days probably, you know, but, you know, it really just depends on the person. But it was a great experience. Now, the positives, I slept amazing. I slept like a baby. And I was sleeping through and through. You know, I was sleeping 6, 7, 8 hours straight without waking up, without having to get up to go pee, just sleeping straight through, waking up energized. So crazy, waking up energized, right? The mental clarity that I experienced was amazing. I mean, it's just very sharp. You know what I mean? I like to be a quick-witted person, and things were just coming to me like no other, man. It was so awesome. I could tell inflammation, you know, had gone away. You know, my knees weren't hurting. You know what I'm saying? Just the little aches and pains you have, you know, that you just accumulate through life, right? All those things went away. I deflated. You know what I'm saying? I went so flat, you know. I lost 39 pounds in 21 days, right? 39 pounds in 21 days. And when I tell you, my face deflated, and when I say deflated, it's just, you know, I just wasn't fat in the face. I mean, my stomach went flat. I mean, I still had a stomach, obviously, but it's just like, it wasn't round. It was almost like my system was flush and I was just flat. You know what I mean? One thing that I did notice that as I got deeper into the fast, and I want to say this happened like after day 14 or so, I wear contacts. And there are times where I take my contacts out just to give my eyes a break, right? And so it was a time where I had my contacts out, right? I had went to bed, woke up, and I remember it was a weekend, you know, it was like a Saturday, and I had took my contacts out the night before, right? And I sleep in them sometimes. I know it's bad, but I do. But, you know, this particular night I took them out and woke up the next day, came to the living room, sat on the couch, and, you know, started watching TV. And then I realized, like, I don't have my contacts in. And not saying the TV was super clear, but I could just tell I could see better. You know what I'm saying? I can see better. Things weren't as blurry. Things were a lot clearer. It was tripping me out because I started like, do I have my contacts in? That's the difference it was, you know? And then of course, once I put my contacts in, all right, I can obviously see the difference, but I knew for a fact that my vision was better with my contacts off. And this was during the fast. And this was happening around like day 14, day 15. I just kind of noticed it, you know. Negatives. I got lightheaded in the beginning. And I just think that was because I hadn't been eating. And of course, when you fast, your blood pressure does go down, right? And so I experienced some lightheadedness, nothing too crazy. It didn't really happen a lot. Now, there's some times where, you know, if I got up too fast, then yeah, I would get lightheaded. But all in all, that wasn't really a big deal. I didn't experience any headaches. I know everybody has a different experience with fasting. You know, I think maybe I'm one of those type of people. I have to fast longer for me to really feel some of those stronger effects. Now, I did a pure water fast. I drank nothing but water. I didn't have any teas, any coffees, nothing, just pure water for 21 days. So I just want to make sure to clarify that. So, but yeah, I guess I had some little stomach rumblings in the beginning, you know. I was having bowel movements later in the fast, and, you know, they were more of the liquid variety, right? But, you know, I did experience some mustiness. That's crazy how I said that. I don't know, body odor. You know, I would take a shower and still get out, and, you know, the arms are still a little tangy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I done took a shower. I'm fresh out the shower. And it was kind of crazy, but I think that's just, you know, it was just part of fast. It eventually went away. Then same thing with bad breath. I did experience bad breath. You know, I would brush my teeth and scrape my tongue, and, you know, it was bad. So, and I experienced those things more towards the latter half of the fast. Let's see what else. I don't know, man. It was great. It was great. I wish I would have did 30 days though. That's my only regret. When I got to 21 days, I really wish I would just kept on going, pushed those thoughts about missing, you know, tasting food out the way, and just kept pushing. Now, once I completed my fast, I did do a refeed week. I ate watermelon for the first part of the week, and then the latter part of the week, I want to say around Friday, Saturday, I started eating soups. So the way I did my fast, it ended on a Sunday. Did it end on Sunday? Don't hold me to that. But the way I had it set up, my refeed was for 7 days. And so I did pretty much 4 days of watermelon. And then the last 3 days, I was having watermelon in like soup, you know, like chicken noodle soup, you know, and it went well. So that's my 21-day fast. I'm sure I forgot to mention something. It happened back in 2018. It was a great experience. I lost 39 pounds. I learned so much about myself. I learned that I do have the ability to have restraint. I learned that mental fortitude goes a long way. If you put your mind to something, you most certainly can accomplish your goal. And then I also learned a lot about the body, that if you give your body a chance, it will heal itself. I learned that we eat way too much, and that we have too much access to food, you know? So that's my 21-day fast. I hope you guys got something from it. If you like content like this, please subscribe to the channel. And as always, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.